Hi, everybody. Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. And I've been working with a lot of people that have a lot of triggers. And when you walk around with a lot of triggers, which is overreacting, being way too out of control, taking your frustration and pain onto others, closing your mind, that's a you thing. You've got to take care of that within you and stop hurting others because you're hurt. It's a you thing. Can you change? Absolutely. The question is, will you? And then if you do, you'll stop hurting others because you're hurt. So go ahead and take a couple deep breaths, relax the body. So important. Take another deep breath and relax the body. Because if you have any tension, any tightness, any nervousness, you're already cranked up looking for something in your nervous system. And your nervous system traditionally isn't looking for light and love. It's looking for an issue. It's looking for a story. You're in survival mode. And if you're in survival mode and you didn't hand them the memo that you're in survival mode, they didn't know that they had to tiptoe around you because you've already shown up lit up. So what do? I make you sit in it. And it can be for a moment or two uncomfortable, but once you get through that, then it could be released, then it could be understood, and then it could just be in the past, and you just don't keep recycling it. That's what I do for people. And I do trigger people, of course, during sessions, because if you're easy to trigger, then you're going to be triggered in a session. And then there are some of them that actually want to turn it on to me, and I don't take it personal, so I'm 100% okay. And those are beautiful moments for them to realize how they're showing up in the presence of me is how they show up to others. And I understand it. I can handle it. I can shift it. But most people, no, they don't know what's going on. So then they take it personal. And then you become toxic with each other. And then you just go back and forth in, lack of better words, I apologize, stupid energy, triggering each other and not taking personal responsibility of who you are, how you showed up, and how you behaved. Now, I was actually triggered myself. Last week, I jumped onto a Zoom meeting. And they changed the style of how we show up. And they didn't tell anybody. And so I'm like, hey. And she said a few things, and I felt in that moment reprimanded. And I was right back to 3 or 4 years old. And I was hurt. I was wounded. I turned my camera off. I'm like, I ain't going to be able to put up with this. But the most beautiful part is I knew it was a trigger because I knew that that was not their intention. That I was overly sensitive in that one little area. So I worked through it. My camera went back on, and I had a great group Zoom call with a lot of people. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to a trigger. And you see that I could have stayed hurt. I could have stayed wounded. So then a trigger like that shows up again. You 100% know I'm going to get more hurt. I'm going to get more wounded. I'm going to go into a shell. I'm going to hide. And when somebody's wounded, they come out with really sharp nails. And we don't want to live that way. I take responsibility of how I show up. And when I notice a trigger, I allow it to show up. I have the tools to be able to realize that there's no possible way that I can justify being upset or mean to somebody else when they actually hit a trigger. that gave me the healing that I was looking for. Am I going to send her some flowers? Probably not. But it did help me advance. And that's really what we're all here to do, is to get better and better each and every day. And that's looking at these tools, putting them into action when you have a trigger, to be looking for these tools to get yourself out. So through the healings, through the energy work, through helping you understand and giving you the tools that you want, that you'll need for your own happiness, for your own sense of well-being, because your earth body needs this to be healthy, and for you to be a kind person and a nice person, and not vent to others, blaming them. So think about it. You can keep going and be triggered and triggered and triggered, and get more hurt, more wounded, more upset, more blaming of him or her or them. You could do that. That's not necessarily a life that I would want. Or you could learn some tools. You could heal the past, let go of the pain, and be a better person for yourself first, and then for others. And that is exceptionally good karma to live in, because how you show up is the energy that you're going to get back. So a lot of people that have rough days, rough lives, yeah, the energy that they're spitting out on others is circling back to them. And it just doesn't make sense to show up as the victim and then the one that's going to hurt back, and think that you're doing your adult world, your adult life right, and or teaching your children to have the same family legacy of pain and frustration, and work hard and then die. So reach out. Let's do a couple sessions. Let's teach you how to be a better version of yourself. Your body will thank you. Your future will thank you. People around you will thank you. And it's nobody's job outside of your own self to take care of yourself. And the rewards are huge. And with the tools, the wisdom, and the healing that I can offer you, life is just going to get just more delicious. And I want this for everybody, especially ones that have children, want children, or actually are just around other humans. So reach out, free consultation on Zoom. It can't get any easier than this. And we are here to be happy, and we're here to spread happiness and love, not pain. We're not here to hurt each other. So I will look forward to your phone call. Thank you.